Hello, shalom, and good evening to you. My name is Leisha, and I recently realized the Tazo tea, the vanilla bean macaron, they sell it at Target. This tea is magical. I use the coffee bean, no sugar added vanilla powder in it, and it tastes amazing, and it is like less than 50 calories. Just letting you know. Today, I would like to talk to you about my current skincare favorites routine. I turn the big 3, count Leisha, 3-0, or is it this way? 3-0. It's probably this way. I changed decades this year, and it kind of has thrown me into really realizing that I don't take care of my skin like I should. I have all of these products and I'm really not consistent with it. And I don't want to look old, ever. Like, it's something that terrifies me. The age change doesn't terrify me as much as the result of aging does. I've been really trying to get very consistent with my skincare routine and just kind of do everything that I can to keep this face looking this way for as long as possible. One thing that I am also looking into, I've never gotten any fillers or any sort of cosmetical thingies, and that's not to say I'm opposed to them at all. I actually, tomorrow, have my first consultation because of this line right here. This line's gotta go. Fuck that line. That's basically all I gotta say. I've been trying a lot of different stuff lately. Skincare is something that takes a couple of weeks to see how your skin's going to respond to it, to see if it really works. So the stuff I'm going to show you has been kind of consistent for the past couple of months, past like 3 or 4 months. So I know that it is awesome for me, and so I wanted to share what my general routine is at night. First thing I do, of course, is cleanse my skin. My main thing that I've been using for quite a while now, since it came out really, is the Glam Glow Super Cleanse Clearing Cream to Foam Cleanser. I started using this because I got it in the mail and was like, oh cool, I'll try it out. I get breakouts generally around my chin and my jawline, so I always like to use a clearing kind of cleanser just because of that. For a long time I had really, like, I think it's called Mila. I could be saying this completely wrong. When I say Mila out loud, it sounds like maggots. That's what I picture in my head, like little maggots. Those little tiny bumps that you can't really do anything about, like you can't pop them, so to speak. You just, they kind of are there and they're terrible. So this has just been my go-to, but I've tried other cleansers too, and the cleanser aspect of my routine is not really my power punch. It's just, I cleanse my face because I have to. I mean, in my shower I have a Soap and Glory one that's like a foamy one, so the cleanser's not really the main shabam. Once I've cleaned my face, I will use a toner, and the one I've been using a lot lately is this one from Pixi. It's their Glow Tonic. I would say this is one of Pixi's most popular, most renowned products. I like this one because it says my name, which makes me feel special. I mean, I know this one looks really full, but it's because I had a smaller one that I was using. I wanted to use it up before I started using this one. It has glycolic acid in it. I like that it has a pump, and I think it works pretty well. So after I do my cleanser, sometimes I'll do a mask. I don't want to get into masks in this particular video because it's not, you know, there's so many different ones that I use. And I do a lot of multi-masking, so I'll do a clearing one on the lower half of my face, then maybe a moisturizing one, a tightening. It all depends on what day of the week it is, what I've done with my face, like if I've done one of my peels, if I've done microdermabrasion, if I've done microneedling. It all really depends on what my skin needs. So if you guys want a mask favorites, mask routine, let me know and I can definitely bring that to you. So once I've done that, then I'll do my toner. After my toner, the next step is generally I go into a serum. So what I've been using at night lately a lot is from Drunk Elephant, and it is their TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I was using the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, and I still use that, but I try and do that one more in the daytime because this one in particular is meant for nighttime. Moving on, one of the things I'm almost out of it. To show you how much I love it. This is UFO from Sunday Riley. Ultra Clarifying Face Oil. This stuff is amazing. I use this all around my chin and my jaw, and it's helped a ton with breakouts. It has salicylic acid in it, and the smell's not great. That's what you'll hear from most people with Sunday Riley stuff, is that the smell is very essential oil in a dirty, swampy forest. So it doesn't smell awesome, but the results, I don't care how it smells. Another thing that I'll use is the sleeping oil, Luna Sleeping Night Oil from Sunday Riley. This I am obsessed with. It's fantastic, but it is even worse smelling. The smell on this one's not friendly at all. This one I'll put a drop on my forehead and one on each cheek and then blend it in, and with each of these I wait a couple of minutes so that they completely sink into my skin. One of the biggest things that I feel like was a mistake for me was when I first started doing all of this really hardcore nighttime skincare, I would put everything on really quickly and then I'd go to lay down and my face felt like it had this much stuff on it and it felt like I was just sticking to my pillow and it just felt gross. Learned relatively quickly that I just needed to put every layer on and wait for my skin to absorb it before going on to the next one. So put that on, wait for that to sink in, and then it's time to go on to the creamy aspect of my routine. I will do my eye cream. So the eye cream I've been using is from Estee Lauder and it's the Advanced Night Repair Eye. This was very expensive as well and I really like it. When I'm biting the bullet with expensive products like this, I like to get night cream stuff. During the day, I want something light because if I'm going to wear makeup or if I'm going to wear like sunscreen or skincare, I want it to just be easy. At night, I'm not having anything else on my face and all these products are going to have a full, who knows how long, 6 to 8 hours, let's say, probably more than that, to sink into my skin and to really do the most work. So I always tend to focus more on things that I can use at night versus the day. The last thing that I'll use is a moisturizer. So I kind of go back and forth depending on what I'm doing the next day. If I'm planning to film and work or put on makeup, I have been loving the Dream Duo from Glam Glow. This is really cool because it's meant to get your skin makeup ready, and it's a two-part process. So there's the Dream Serum, which is the pearl side. So you'll take a little bit of that, put it on your skin, and then wait 30 seconds for it to sink in. And then there's the Dream Seal side, which you put on afterwards, and it seals everything in, it closes your face off, closed for business, and so everything's just nice and set. And every time I use this, my skin, like when I wake up, it just feels so nice and fresh and it just looks fantastic. If I'm not planning to have makeup on the next day, then I'll use one of two moisturizers. If it's just my skin feels normal and I just need to throw something on, I'll use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This I'll also use during the day because it's lightweight enough, it's nice, emollient. It gives you that moisturizing, awesome feel without feeling super heavy. If I really feel like my skin needs a pick-me-up and it feels dehydrated, dry, not so awesome, I'll go for my Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture. I love this. I'm almost out and I'm a little scared because this is a $78 moisturizer, but oh my gosh, if you have dry skin, it's amazing. The next thing I'll do is a neck cream. Neck cream is something that I ignored for a long time, but I kind of am like, you know what, I don't want to be one of those old ladies with saggy ass skin right here. So I have a neck cream from Tula that I love. I use it all the time. Every single night I'll put a little bit on and just get right here in my chest area, and that looks all fun and awesome. The last thing I will do for my face is to use this awesome product that is pretty new to me, but I've really liked it so far. It's the Dr. Jart Water Fuse Hydro Sleep Mask. This is awesome because basically it's just meant to keep your skin covered so that it really seals everything in. So you're supposed to use it right after your moisturizer, and then you just put it over your moisturizer. And it just kind of is like if you put saran wrap over your leftover foods and it keeps it fresh. That's a good, really weird way to describe this product. But I'm a fan of it so far, I really do like it. The final step that I will do is to use this. This is life-changing. So let me tell you a story about my lips. I have an issue where my lips will peel and crack no matter what. I could be drinking all of the water in the world. I could be using lip balm 24/7. I've used a ton of different ones. I've tried the Bite Beauty, the Agave lip mask. I've tried so many and found no real lasting results because it'll be like good for a day and then the next day my lips are peeling and cracking and just look like crap. Don't want that anymore, especially when my job entails my face not looking like a complete asshole. Enter this, the lip sleeping mask from brand that I'm going to fuck up the name on. Laneige. Somebody tell me and then get mad at me because I say it wrong, because I have never heard the name pronounced before. This called to me immediately when I saw it on Sephora because, again, sleeping mask, so it's meant for nighttime. I'm willing to try anything that is meant to keep my lips not looking like crap. So this immediately got my attention. When I first tried it, I was pretty turned off because the smell on it reminds me of, oh my gosh, like lip smackers, like really cheap lip like chapstick. It's this berry, it's like a strawberry scent, but the first time I tried it I was like, oh god. Isn't it weird how smells can just take you back somewhere? And this is taking me back to using lip smackers from like Target that were disgusting. The smell doesn't, it goes away. It was just like right when I opened it. It's amazing. When I put it on, it's so lush looking. It gives you that like really beautiful wet lip look that makes your lips look 85 times bigger than they actually are. When I'm wearing dry, like matte stuff, I'm always like, wow, I've got like no lips, oh my god. But when I have this on, I'm just like, yes, like juicy amazingness. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It's nice and slick, which is what I want in something that's gonna be on my face all night. When I wake up in the morning, my lips have just, they're perfect. They are nice and soft. They're not chapped. They don't have any, they're not like cracking. I've only had this for a couple weeks and I'm telling you, I love it. Hopefully this was helpful. If you're wondering, in the morning, usually I just rinse off, because with the sleeping mask, you just rinse it off with warm water in the morning. So I'll just rinse that off with warm water, and then I put a moisturizer on. I really don't do too much during the day, and then sunscreen. I have a Murad sunscreen that I use that's SPF 50. And that's pretty much it for the morning. I don't try and do too much since I do so much at night. I hope that this video was informative at least, and you kind of found any products maybe that you're thinking about or that you're interested in. If you've watched this far, also comment the city that you're from. We'll have like a little secret good times with you guys that made it to the end. So just comment the city, nothing else. I'll see you guys later.